diddly dum diddly dum diddly dum 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 diddly dum diddly dum diddly dum 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 diddly bum diddly dum diddly dum dum. I'm going to tell the Discord we are doing this diddly dum diddly dum at everyone. Final Fantasy VI. We're near the end. Live now. HB, baba, Twitch, TV, you bit of our bar, bong, send, diddly dum, diddly dum, do diddly dum, diddly dum, dum dum dum, diddly dum, diddly dum, diddly dum, diddly dum. Heading somewhere else, playing some Final Fantasy VI, if that is the sort of thing that interests you. Right. Hello. Hello, everybody. Who have we got? Oh, we got Saber in Blue and we got Max. Hi. Saber in Blue already had the tab open and forgot. And my singing scared the Jesus out of him. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, let's... Oh, did you hear that duty skid just then? It was like... Someone was doing a cool skid. Let's load up the saved game. I suppose I ought to have done this first, really, to check that it actually works. Let's see. Bong. Oh, that's right. Dum da dum da da dum da doo doo doo. Right. You can do it, or maybe not. Matt says, I'm glad I could catch the Dave tweeting segment of the show. Yep. Well, I've been massively delayed today. Sorry about this. We are, well, you could say either half an hour or even an hour late, depending on what time you imagine I wanted to start in the first place. But we had to order dinner in, and you never know how long that'll take. And then I accidentally, so here was the plan. What I planned to do was, and I've just had a memory that I ought to have dealt with, because I've just spotted, you know how when you have the windows open because it's summer, little, not like, little, what are they, Abby? What's this? Here, Abby, that's landed on my screen here. It's like a little fluff ball come off a tree.
Oh, yeah.
You know those? What are they? What seed is it that looks like a little ball of fluff? Well, those, they come in, just the little ones, not your big touch fuzzy get dizzy ones, your little tiny ones. It's come in, and it's landed on my monitor, and that's reminded me that the other day I saw one do that, and I just watched it go straight into a drink. And I thought, oh, I better deal with that. But did I? I don't know. It's possible. Oh, I know where I was. I was sat at the other desk, and your mug from earlier was still there.
Oh, right.
And it came in the window and went beeline straight for the mug, but presumably that got washed. So, hello everybody. Is this the Dave and Abby drink wine show I was promised earlier? Yes, fingers. Yes. It is fingers, because we've got 2 new bottles of the lovely cherry wine, but not cherry this time. No, it's plum this time, which I anticipate will be even nicer. But I've got to finish my cup of tea first before I start having that. Right. So, essentially what we do now is, basically we just sort of wait for Siege to get here. And I don't know, have I told her? Hang on, let me check. Okay. Okay, right, so I'm now just going to fly about a bit. I can't remember if we've just... Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, look at this. Bad. Oh, that's not going very well at all. Oh, bad. I think we're going to have to restart the SNES.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Saber, find out what we have to do next, but I don't know where we are now, so I don't know how to help with that. Okay, let's start that up again. That was bad. I'm going to close down everything I can think of, just to make sure that it's not a, you know, thing. Find my SNES again. My real SNES. My real hardware SNES. Doop. There's my SNES. And... boop. There we go, that's better. Saber says, I mean, when she gets here, pop me into a call and I'll do nothing but read what she types. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get Saber on. Why not? I'm opening Discord now, Saber. Let's get that going. Heard a little bit of entertaining skippiness from the old SNES there. I'm gonna call you now. Oh wait, okay. Sam, I can't hear you because I forgot to do the thing where I laboriously set up the inputs. So sorry about that. But we are on a call as far as I can tell. Now I need to laboriously set up the inputs. There he is. I got you. I got you.
Okay, cool. Actually, I'm going to bounce for a second. My wife needs water, and then I will be back.
That takes precedence. See you in a bit. Do. Okay, so. Right. Okay. Hello, I am Dave, and I am playing Final Fantasy, and here I am zooming around in my airship. Now, have I been to this castle already or not? I can't remember. Or is that where I'm supposed to go? Let's find out by trying to press all of the buttons until I find one that magically lands my ship. No. No, not that one. That one, no. That one, no. Which one then? How is this so difficult every time? Why does this happen to me every time? Okay, because I've got 4 buttons, right? Because it's a SNES. One button does this, right? That's one of the buttons. The opposite button to that does this, okay? That's the left and right button on my current controller setup. So that leaves me only with the top and the bottom button, right? The top one, nothing. The bottom one, nothing. The left one takes me to that screen. And the right one shoots me forwards. But sometimes there's another button that lets me land, and that's kind of... Oh no, that's right, I can't land in the desert. That was it. So I've definitely been there, because I had to go across the mountains on foot to get there. That's why I couldn't land. Okay. Alright. Alright, so where can I go then? I've just got to kind of zoom around until I think of something. How about if I just set down at the first place I find? Maybe there'll be some clues. Oh, here's Siege anyway. Hi, Siege. Have you got any clues for us?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Sam. So, Siege, what's happening here is we've got Saber on the mic, and Saber is going to basically just, like, read out what you tell me to do so that I actually notice. Right.
Hi, Saber on the mic. It's going to be like this.
Yeah, that confused me because I didn't realize you'd started being Siege.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to tell us on the air the story of your injury, or is it a personal story?
No, it's just okay. So
Because I want to know it.
Alright, so my wife was out last
Gathering water.
Saturday, and I was doing a thing where I cook bacon, and this is a good way to cook bacon if you don't do what I did. When I cook bacon, I put a bunch of bacon in a pot, put a bunch of water in the pot, and boil the water off. And then when it's boiled off, I lower the heat, and then all the fat separated off the bacon, and it fries really, really well. So
Weird.
I did
That sounds
and I
very
walked
American
away.
to me, but I'll give you it. Okay.
But I had all that going, and I walked away, and there was less water than I thought. So the smoke detector went off, and I come back, and
Sure.
it was like a bonfire from Dark Souls.
Oh
just
no.
In the pot. So I didn't think of putting it in the oven, and there was no lid for that pan. It was like almost a walk.
Wait,
So
does
I just
that
put it
work?
up-
Can you put a flaming pan in the oven and that'll oxygen it out?
I think so. It's definitely better than it's probably better than putting it outside, which is what I did. It was a very damp day, which meant that the apartment complex didn't catch on fire. But
that sounds good to me then.
I splashed flaming bacon grease on the top of my foot.
Oh no!
Giving myself almost third degree.
No, don't do that. Don't do that during the pandemic.
No.
I know. I had to drive 2.5 hours. Well, my wife had to drive me to like the biggest hospital in Dallas, Texas, which had a COVID board that was taped off with like plastic.
Wow.
And yeah, so I'm going back up on Saturday for a follow up. But in the meantime, I am off work. My boss is very understanding. She's like, no, you go, and yeah. So I'm just slowly drinking vodka here to dull the pain. And Siege says, right, okay, you've got to go to the southwest continent. Looks sort of like a pair of orbs connected by string.
I see him.
You have to go to the center of the string part. It's like Knuckles Chaotix.
I see it. That is, I very recently burned myself, and one of the things about this sort of lockdown period is that I'm extremely worried I'll do it again. Because the way that I did it was that we have one of those rental kitchens which is not big enough for the number of appliances you need in a kitchen. And one of them, and this is, I'm to understand this is a uniquely Britishy thing, but presumably it's catching on in America as everybody starts to rent. We don't have a separate room for laundry, so we have a washing machine and tumble dryer in the kitchen. That's fairly normal in the UK across the board. Well, we actually started off with a combination washer dryer, but the dryer bit broke, and it did this again and again, and we just went, do you know what? Let's get a separate dryer. Because it's only the dryer that breaks in washer dryers. So we've got a separate tumble dryer, which we keep it in a cupboard and we wheel it out into the middle of the kitchen floor to plug it in when we need to use it. Because then that's the only way we have. Because again, rented, so we can't just be drilling holes in walls. So we have to actually take a pipe from the back of the washing machine dryer, and we used to have to like poke it out of the window to vent it. Now we have a sort of a box that kind of does the trick, but. So actually, I suppose, really, if we could get an extension cord, we could just keep it in the cupboard and dry things there. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, so what we do is we bring it out into the middle of the kitchen and we put it there.
Conversations that you have with yourself.
I know. And it's... Well, Abby's here as well. Hi, Abby.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
But I was having that conversation with myself, yes. In fact, you can hear her opening some new Gundam bits right now. Is that a new Gundam, or are you starting a new one?
I'm starting a new one, yes. Sorry about the crack pipe.
Anyway, so now I've established that our tumble dryer is one that is mobile, right? Well, on this one day, it had been running for a while, and I went, I'm going to push it out of my way because I want to get it a cupboard or something like that. And I pushed it with the back of my hand on the back of the tumble dryer just to get it out of the way. And it did not occur to me that because I've never touched that side of the tumble dryer before, apparently. I had no idea that the back of a tumble dryer is essentially the same as the surface of an iron. That is a sheet of metal that is heating up to incredible degrees. So all I did was I very briefly... Did I even push it? I can't remember. But anyway, I touched it with the back of my hand. And then it was like, oh, that was a burn. Okay. And I looked, and sure enough, I had across my hand these stripes. So I quickly went and got some burn cream and I put it on, and right before my eyes they started to inflate, and so I called.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, so I called the 111, the NHS sort of hotline that you can call and say, "Hi, I've done something stupid. What should be my next move?" And the lady there said, "Well, look, you're going to have to go to A&E, but before you do that, that's what we call ER. Before you do that, you should run it under a tap for, right? And if anyone is wondering, this is what you do when you burn yourself. 20 minutes non-stop. Run it under the cold tap. Seriously, turns out. Because, I don't know why, but the flow of the cold water over it, not freezing cold. You want it to be like a touch of warm in there. So that it's not like, to put your hand under. But like 20 minutes you have to do that for. And then off you go straight to the emergency room. So... That's what I did, and I went there, and there was a wait of an hour or two. I can't remember how long it was. And while I was there, a chap literally crawled over me to look at my phone. That was interesting. And I was then taken into... He was quite friendly. You can imagine. I was then taken into a side room, and the man lay me down, and he said, put your hand there, and I decided not to watch what he was going to do, because I'm quite squeamish. And what it felt like he did was that he took a sort of scalpel or something and cut off parts of my finger. Actually, what he did was he just took some tweezers and ripped off the bubbles of my burn, exposing just holes in my finger, which I was then told to put gauze and stuff on and try and keep safe, and I did, and it was fine. So it's not so much as a scar or a visible evidence of it ever having happened now. So doesn't take long before it's fixed. You'll be all right in a few days, probably.
Yeah, hopefully, because burns are. I mean, on the day it happened, there was almost no pain. Past couple days, it's on the top of my foot. I can still barely walk. It's the worst. It hurts so much.
God.
Yeah, it was fairly. And the reason they tell you to run underwater like that's because your flesh is still cooking, Dave.
Right.
It's like shocking pasta.
Okay.
That's not the silliest burn you've ever had, Dave.
Are you referring to the cake?
Yes.
Okay, so one time, and this is closer to what you've done, actually. One time this is quite close to what you've done. We were about to eat. I don't know if there is an American equivalent of this. I bet you have the exact same thing we do, where you get a plastic pot that's about sort of yay big, and you put it in the microwave, and 4 minutes later or something, what you've got is now a sponge cake in a pot.
Yes, we do have that.
But it's molten, so you have to put it on a plate or in a bowl or something like that. Well, I can't remember exactly what procedure we were doing, but I was just lazing on the sofa for some reason, and Abby was bringing this cake to me. And through was it entirely my fault, or did we bump into each other, or what happened?
I don't know.
No, I can't
remember. Flailing.
It'll have been my fault. Abby will have been trying to bring me a thing. Well, we have a coordination problem, me and Abby, which is that let's say Abby's brought a lovely cup of tea for me. She'll try and put it down, and I'll try and take it. And what that does is the two sets of hands knock into each other, and the tea goes everywhere. Something like that happened with this cake, and it just fell completely out of whatever container it was in. And it landed on the top of my foot, up to sort of, or like sort of up the front of the ankle, that sort of area. Mm-hmm. And it was fused on. I couldn't get it off. I pulled at it, and a lot of it came off, but a lot of it was molten sugar boiled to my foot. So I just ran to the shower, basically, turned the shower on it until it all went away, and I suppose that was technically a fairly sensible thing to do, because there again I'm running what I won't have put hot water on it, so I was running what must have been cool water on it, and yeah, sure enough, I had a terrible burn. Did I even go to A&E for that?
I think you went to your doctor. You didn't go to A&E though.
God, that must have been in the days when you could just go to the doctor like the next day. Huh. And those were the pre-Tory days, you see, and so it was fine, but same thing, lots of gauze, lots of waiting. Gradually, it comes off, but they didn't pick the blister off that time. They just let it sit there. So that's apparently fine as well. I don't know why the guy did it from the hand.
In my case, I was so concerned with not burning the apartment down that I didn't feel the thing on my foot for a good couple of minutes. And then, Anyway, Final Fantasy 6 is a video game.
Shriek, help, talk to the impresario. Alright, what are you so shrieky about? Oh, maybe we're supposed to find out by talking to the impresario. Maybe there's a new problem here. It's, what, the opera? Am I back at the opera? It's the sort of place you have an impresario, isn't it? Yeah. What's going on?
Says, oh god, I can imagine those burning people. Might as well do my job to the letter of the law. This is the opera house, yeah.
A dragon is sitting smack in the middle of the stage. Oh, well. Let's go and have a look at that, then. Oh, apparently that isn't the way... Oh, I see. Oh, they're still going. He's still conducting away. They're still playing the song. The audience is still there, but now there's going to be a dragon.
Switch from the left.
Oh. Okay. Hello. Don't press the wrong switch or... Thank you, Siege. Oh, these are the switches. Okay, so third switch from the left. 1, 2, 3. That one there. Correct? Not that one over there. That one. How are you supposed to know that if you haven't got the guide? Is there a... What happens? Let's just try it.
The orchestra hasn't stopped since last time you were here 3 years ago.
Okay. Oh, that's a Tyrannosaurus. That's not a dragon. Abby. Yay? Nay?
It's not a dragon.
It's a dirt dragon. That's so mean.
What? What does it say? Dirt dragon.
The
Oh.
name of the dirt dragon. Come on, it's just a little muddy.
It said.
Presumably the other switches do other things, and you find out with trial and error.
Ah. Bum rush. Bum rush the T-Rex. 3 and 4's in a bungle. There he goes. He's all wibbly wobbly. 9999. That's such a good move. That's ridiculous. Lol if that was the last boss. I got 10 magic points for that. I got a Magus Rod. Or a Magus Rod. Never really been clear on which it is. 2 dragons left,
So
huh?
weird. It's so weird having another person be a voice for me. Yeah, especially a American man
Yes.
as well.
Siege was
I
saying...
gave her a lightsaber, man. Oh, sorry.
Siege was saying moments ago that like, oh, I want to go on, I want to do some streams, and so yeah, sorry, I just spotted that when it was too late. Feel free to come on our stream, of course, but I didn't want to drop an invitation on you so soon before the thing without time to think about it. Looks like we're gonna have to save the day once again. All right. Do you mean the other 2 dragons, or like right now? Who's going to have to save the day? Is it me, or is it this guy here? Are you the impresario? What's going on? I love how a Tyrannosaurus shows up on stage, and the first people that come in, like, the receptionist goes, you're going to have to go and talk to the impresario. Not like,
I'd love
oh,
to
don't
do a
come in.
chat, but my voice is bad tonight. It's all dry and unpracticed. I don't know if that matters, Siege.
Alright, what do we do now?
Hey, don't worry, Siege. It's all chill.
Yep. Da dee da do 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 da do dee do 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 da da do. Bum bum. So those are the stories of times that we have burned ourselves. You ever burned yourself, Abby?
Do you remember when I was making pancakes and I burned my
Oh god, that was at
hand?
university, yeah.
No, here. It was
Oh.
like one of our first years here.
Then no, I don't.
Well,
Little island in the south.
it was not the pancake that burned me. It was the handle of the pan.
Oh really? Well, because I do remember a time when that did happen at university, and you were going,
I don't think it would have been as bad as the one I did here.
oh right. Well, okay, so the one I remember is that you were going like, ow, why am I so burnt even though I'm using the glove? And I had a look at it, and the glove just had a hole in between the thumb and the rest of the glove.
Oh no.
But yes, I don't know if that was a proper burn. So you did a proper burn, did you?
Yeah. Big
dear.
old blister.
Oh dear. Did it
There's
like
just a little magicite on the beach.
a little magicite on the beach? Oh yeah.
I'm trying to
On
wait
the
for
beach.
breaks in talking to actually, like, because I keep, like, interrupting you guys.
No.
Oh, that's-
We should-
Quite alright, that's kind of your job.
It makes him carry on. It makes him
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
We all know how.
It should be robot. The little island in the south. There's just a little magicite on the beach. Oh, by which I mean go into the house and then go south.
Yep, don't worry. I was going into the house. Do-do. Oh, is this going to be that little house that I remember being on a beach? Nope. It's a man in a chicken costume. Robert the Incredible Chicken. Hello, what's up with you? Sid, I feel much better.
This yet?
Hmm? What?
Oh, that. Okay.
Go straight.
and then go south. Oh, yes, this is what I remember. There it is. Palidor. Dash it all, Palidor. Let's have a look.
That's a very Through the Dragon's Eye name.
It is a bit. Relic?
Sid, a very important character earlier, has nothing to add.
Relic.
So,
Item? No. Skills? Espers. There we go, there we go.
And no, I'm trans and currently unable to use my good voice all the time. It's in a state of disrepair right now. That makes total sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't want to. This is why I didn't want to be like, hey, come and use your voice now. We're starting now.
yeah.
You gotta have fair warning of these things.
You've got to feel comfy as well, you know.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Like, also, you don't have to come on at all, but if you want to. Party members use a jump attack. Oh, that sounds quite fun.
Oh, don't worry about espering. We'll sort that out in a moment.
Alright. Okie doke. So then, back to the. Oh no, I'm trapped forever. Okay, I'm free. Okay, and here we are back in the airship. And while Siege consults a map or walkthrough or whatever, I think it's time we got some wine.
You want some wine?
sorted out.
Well, I've already started with gin.
Oh, have you?
I'll get you some wine, darling.
Oh, can we get it?
Alright, okay. Fine then, I'll just sit back down and make a robot.
Do you want any?
I will do after I finish my gin.
Okay.
He's been very excited about this wine.
I've been so excited.
Oh, by the way, next, little island next to the Worm Continent's head in the center north. There's a castle and just a magicite on the throne.
Ooh.
Cool.
Meanwhile, I'm drinking vodka and water because I have no mixers, and I'm drinking it for medicinal purposes.
Oh, no. So here's what we have. We have Lime Bay Winery's plum wine. Now, I massively recommend their cherry wine. It's the wine I've been drinking this whole time we've been doing streams. It's flipping amazing. I can't believe it. But what about their plum wine? I've tried little tasters in these little tiny bottles here of other flavours they do. I can't remember if they had a plum wine, but I've tried plum wine in general at a Japanese restaurant in town.
I think that might be a different kind of.
I think it is. So will I like this? Let's find out. Yes, I do.
Looks outstanding.
Yumsy. Yumsy. Mmm. Do I prefer it to their cherry wine? I don't think I do. I think I prefer the cherry. But this is extremely nice. A little sip of this just to...
I'm going to have my own sip later.
Okay.
I've been doing singing exercises for years, so my singing voice is actually pretty okay. It's just speech takes a few days to make okay.
Oh, I should do singing voice exercises instead of just twice a year hitting record and seeing what comes out.
I just talk all the time, so it's just like, okay, I'm probably warmed up.
Right, what was that last instruction that I'm supposed to do? Little island next to the Worm Continent's head in the centre north. Thank you. So that's got to be this little standalone. God, what?
Castle area.
Genuinely, how would you figure out where you're supposed to go if you were just playing this game, honestly? Like, have I been prompted at all to go anywhere right now? I do not know what my current quest is. Doma Castle.
Wandering, like you're supposed to feel very wandery in this part of the game because it's all been ruined. It's kind of like Fallout, you know? Only it's good.
And I've just realised that I suppose what I'm supposed to think I'm doing is travelling the Earth looking for these dragons. So fair enough. That's kind of what I'm doing.
The music you are listening to is actually called "Searching for Friends."
Oh,
I believe, or something to that effect, because you're also gathering up your old party again.
Yes, true. room. There we go.
This is where Jimbo had his dream sequence. We missed a thing earlier.
We missed a thing.
Probably this. Oh, Alexander. Yeah, good.
Alexander. There we go. I've got that. So, is that it? Shall I just go back now? Don't they look like mermaid purses? Magicite in this. You know what I mean by that? Those like, it's like an egg of a little shark or something. And they call them mermaid's purse. Do you know what I'm thinking of, Abby?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, who do you have in your team?
I got the 2 rolls. I've got Pluppo, and I've got... Who else have I got? Peepo. Bum, 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 doo doo doo. Parading about. Doo doo doo. Just having a parade.
Not maybe she might mean like overall or just like in your active party. I'm not sure.
Well, that's my
Unless you
active
already
party.
have everybody.
Overall, I'm pretty sure we've ended up with everybody. I think we've filled the whole box.
Okay, unfortunately, you'll have to switch out Ploppo and Peepo for just a moment.
Okay.
And she did mean party.
I don't understand what you mean by that. I'm going to go and talk to somebody else. Not you. I mean the man on the screen. Change party members, yes. Okay, so I'll keep my rolls. There's Rollo.
Oh, I know what she's having you do. You need characters whose levels are not multiples of 5. I know what she's doing.
Flipping heck, okay. Right. Does it matter who those people are? Just tell me who to have. So that I don't have to think about multiples of 5. No, even I can do multiples of 5. Is there anybody in particular I should have?
You do want strong people if this is what I think it is. Have Jimbo and
Uvavu.
Probably. Oh, okay, good. I haven't reached that part of the old stream, so I had something surprise.
Uvavu. There we go. It's Sam. It's a reference to Shooting Stars, a television program from the UK, which I reckon you'd like. See if you can track it down. Umzy! Okay, there we go. I've made a little team now. Down with back go again. And down with back go again where?
Make sure they're all equipped good.
Oh. Let's find out. Do 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 do. Ugh, look at Jimbo. State of him. Who does he look like? He reminds me of somebody.
I mean, Guile is the obvious answer, but... Oh, not Jimbo. I thought you meant...
No, a real person. A real, actual human being. I'll just... Am I allowed to just hit optimum? Is that any good?
Oh, wait, first, buy some supplies in the town you're at.
Oh, okay.
He does look like an emaciated old Freddie Mercury.
Oh. Apparently you can't equip Uvavu. Alright, this town that I'm at here. And what sort of supplies shall I buy? Sorry, I've gone quiet because I'm trying to identify the 90s dance tune being played in the flat opposite. There's a cafe. I found a cafe and I found an inn. What I'm looking for really is a shop.
Tinctures, tents, comma, indicating more.
Nope.
I like the sort of IV drivetrain of competence we have, like drip feeding, like powering you playing this game.
Isn't it good? Yeah. There was a time when I just played the game and I just enjoyed myself and just did whatever I wanted, but no, that time is long past. The game has completely turned a corner to where it's absolutely essential that I have people telling me explicitly what to do. Oh, this is the shop, isn't it? Out here.
And if there's a relic shop, some sprint shoes, the shopkeepers are outside here.
Okay, so I do need tents and what was it? Tinctures, was it?
Tents, tinctures, and sprint shoes if they are on offer, as you would probably say.
Okay, how many shall I buy? How many monies have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god, you have a lot of money.
I have quite a lot of money, so I probably could buy 81 tinctures. I'm not going to. Somebody tell me how many I should buy. Because yes, I am going to have my handheld every step of the way.
Let's see, so you've got more than enough monies. I'm just off like the 13th or so episode of the old stream, and you're like, oh, 1,500. That's so much. That's so much money. And I'm like, God damn.
Wow. I have so much money that I can't even maths my way towards understanding if I spent any money just then. This must be what it feels like to be Jeff Bezos.
Probably not being serious.
I feel like buying 51 tinctures feels the way Jeff Bezos would if he solved world hunger. Is there a second shop where I can buy sprint shoes?
She says, I am essentially being serious, but 50 is enough.
Well, I'm not seeing any sprint shoes there.
Okay, there's no relic shop here.
There isn't. Is that a fact, or should I just explore more?
Siege says.
Do I need any of this other... I certainly don't need any more Phoenix Downs, so that seems okay.
Don't worry about it, it's technically unimportant.
Okay. I'm thinking of getting some remedies, because I've only got 4. Some Leah remedies. What do you think? Should I do that? Should I get soft? What does that do?
Cures, stone.
Well. That's cool.
Petrify, whatever they call it, yeah.
A neighbour appears to have got hold of a spoon and some sort of a jar, and is just banging out the football rhythm. That's cool. I'm glad they're doing
Hang on
that.
up to your airship save, and then just pick a slightly diagonal direction and fly.
Oh, right. Well, hang on. There's 4 different slightly diagonal directions I could choose from. Well, first of all, let me save.
You're basically going to fly. If I know what's going on, you're not going toward anything. You just need to go.
I literally just need to
not
fly.
Go straight, so the world won't loop.
Okay, cool. Is there a particular place I should save? I don't know how to save on the ship.
By the way, there's level Jimbo's Swordfish level 1s. Swordfish. Sword Tech level 1s is more than good enough. Save stating is also enough.
Okay, so I have save stated.
I'm far away from the screen, Siege, okay?
Well, are you? Why? Oh, because your leg doesn't fit stretched out.
No, it's the way my recording boom arm is set up. I end up being far away from my laptop screen.
Yeah. And we mustn't let down the boom arm. Who manages the booze?
For the wheeze and poos, indeed.
Okay, I'm diagonaling. Oh, here we go. And I've banged into... Ooh, where's the head on that? Oh, there it is. Ooh, okay, fight.
Ew.
Fight. Oh, dear, gosh.
That's why you don't have multiples of 5 in here, because otherwise that would hit.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And I believe it. Yeah.
I remember somebody saying something about sword tech level 1, so I just did that. Let's see if I can suplex it. Stop that, you. Stop.
Suplex it, you fall off the ship.
Yeah, wait a minute. Well, luckily I did the incorrect blitz input.
Use Rollo's drill.
Okay. Oh, somebody just got... he just got carried off by the Grim Reaper. Let's use drill. There we go. Cool. There we go. Won that. Boing, boing, boing. There we go. Oh, it popped out of Doomgaze's mouth.
You.
Received Bahamut. And did the pose. This. That's my impression of it. I'm already a bit sleepy and I've had a sip of wine.
Oh,
Wine.
Yeah, that's all it takes, man.
That's nice. I like that. I'm very happy that I have 2 bottles of that. And apparently unending source of more bottles of that, as long as I can continue to have money. Oh, which might be in jeopardy, by the way, because
What?
Patreon have come up with another exciting idea. First
Oh, I
off,
saw that, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
first off, they decided to screw over patrons by starting to charge them another few pennies, and I don't know how many, but not all of them. Some patrons, just some of them, and they think it's less than half, will just randomly happen to live in areas of the world where something to do with tax law has changed again. Again, they're always changing that because, I don't know, it just doesn't work or something, so they keep changing it. And so now there'll be a couple of pennies extra charge for tax purposes. Sorry about that, there's nothing any of us can do. And of course, we're all worried about all of our patrons leaving us again because of that, because they've pulled this one before. But then today, mutual of mine opened his Patreon up, and it's like they're asking us to do something that's completely impossible to do, like in a psychological way as well as a being able to do it way, capability way, which is that we have to put in a cash amount that the things we make for our Patreon are worth, so that they can then calculate the tax based on that. So I guess
What?
the new tax law is based on the worth of things, which is like, well, as I said to him, the whole point of my Patreon is that the nonsense I make is worthless. That's why I can't make any money off it. That's why I need to have a Patreon. But then mine's monthly rather than per thing, so I don't know how they could possibly need to know the price of a thing. Anyway, it's incompatible with what Patreon is and how people use it. So I've decided my approach to it is that I'm just going to leave it for a few days and then find out what people cleverer than me do, which is nearly everybody, and then I'll do that. Man, what I'd love to do is respond to all of this by going, well, I'm just going to make a song every, I don't know, I'd like to say month, but let's say 2 months. But I can't, because I'm in quarantine with Abby, and, like, I can't flip in record things when there's anyone else in the house, including Abby. If there's anyone else in my flat, I can't just record songs, so they're going to have to wait until after this. So I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I can still make videos. I've got a couple of good videos I can make, actually. Wait a minute, I've got a couple of really good videos I can make, including my Super Mario Brothers movie one.
Final Fantasy VI, Siege says, heal your team, then it's finally time for Kefka's Tower.
Ooh.
I'll give you a great list of information involving equipment and espers.
Ooh. Right, so...
Oh, and on the subject of Patreon, what I DM'd you about earlier, I completely mean it. I have time, so I don't mind. We can figure out the rest later. Just
Oh.
something.
Well, as it happens, I happen to be currently up against needing to edit an entire episode by next week, and another one by the next weekend, because we've got some specials going on.
Just
So
gimme, and tell me how.
it might help if I had some help. Well, let's see. We'll look into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, what are you WTFing about? Then I will give you a great list of information. Okay, well, I've healed, so let's have a great list of information. Wait, was there anything else I was supposed to do? Head for Kefka's Tower flip. Is that
Oh,
sounds like the
dang.
end?
That's the end.
Oh man.
Woo! Finally.
For one of the best closing dungeons, possibly the best closing dungeon in the history of
Really?
Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, and have you ever heard the final boss theme of Final Fantasy VI?
If I have, I didn't know that was what it was.
Yeah, it's world class.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get my headphones on for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm heading to
This tower
Kefka.
is the belly of stumbling dragon continent in the south. of the Stumbling Dragon continent in the south.
Are we going to smack him to him bum?
I think we might be about to.
Woo!
That must be it.
I see what Siege means about that. Yeah,
Good.
you will be making 4 teams, and you will use all of them, so it will actually justify the number of people in this. I think, like, you will leave some party members out, so you don't have to have Gal there or whatever. So yeah.
I mean, I'm prepared to have him along just for this final bit, but don't like him. Will you get out of the flipping airship, please?
That is not it.
Sorry, I shouted over you. What?
Siege says that is not it.
Oh, that's not it. Okay. Oh, that strikes me as being in the belly of the stumbling dragon. Is that not the stumbling?
I think Siege is saying her directions were actually wrong.
Oh, whoops.
The Dizzy Cartoon Dragon, south center, it's falling over backwards.
Yes, this one.
That does look like it.
It looks like a what's the one that's not a Charmander? What's Dragonite?
A Blastoise is also not a Charmander.
True. But that's just 2 little houses. I haven't done that right. I don't know why I got out there.
Siege's directions were correct, but vague.
Aha! Oh wow, look! Kefka's tower is in the middle of a big windy maze that I've just flown directly over.
Kefka's power, yeah.
La la la! Oh la la! Save la 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 la! Ugh, it's all knobbly. I'm at Kefka's tower! Oh, I can't get in. Oh!
The door is locked.
I mean, yeah, it is.
You just locked the deadbolt. You can't win.
Well, can't finish a game.
That's it. Kefka's going, ah! You never thought of that! Dee da doop dee doo.
Oh no, Dave.
What?
I need your
Little card.
little card of tools. I've got tiny stickers again.
Have you? You can't be at the sticker stage already.
No, it's just for the eyes.
Are you building a gunpla, Abby?
I am building gunpla. This is
Which gunpla are you building, Abby?
This one is the RX 78-2. It's,
Good for you. Oh,
it's
classic.
It is a classic. I just did a real grade Zaku and it was amazing. Like
Yeah.
it's been ages since I did a
gotta
good
have the
real grade.
RX-72 with the Zaku. I heartily support this.
He's beautiful. He's a lovely salmon pink. I even put all the stickers on. That's what furlough's done to me. But yeah, it's nice doing a sort of nice simple kit again because it pops along nice and quick.
I'm not trying to get in the tower. He has locked the door. I'm trying to get onto the
Ooh.
tower with my airship.
Oh right.
Because it has to be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and Siege did in fact say that. I was distracted by the wonderful world of gunpla.
Yeah, I'm bad for that. I'm not distracting your all our viewers with Animal Crossing talk one week.
Oh yeah.
Gunpla another week.
Here we go. Right, we're going in. Oh, I can't. I'm entering Kefka's tower. Can you believe after all this time, after what, 4 years playing this, 3 years, I'm finally about to start the last 20 streams.
Damn you, stickers. They're so small.
There they all are.
I don't
It's-
recall it being ridiculous. It's not short, but you should be okay.
It's time to break into Kefka's domain.
Hooray!
What's wrong? Get my headphones on. The statues! Is that Peepo? The statues! Give the Espers the magical energy! I don't think it is. They need to live! If we destroy the statues... Bobby, baboo, Bobby, Bobby. What'll happen to you young witches? I'm really not sure, but... The Espers and magic too will most definitely disappear from this world. Thank you, baked potato. And then? What will happen to Bloppo! Whoa. Okay. So, what do I do? Whoa, Rollo is a siren. I never knew that. Oh no, that's...
Okay, let's set up the teams good.
Yeah. Let's set them up. Tell me what to do.
Is this like the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2?
Years, when aliens find the burned out husk of the Earth, they will only find one thing: a thumb drive with a copy of that recording on it. What we just witnessed. that is going to be the only remnant left of the human race, and they will just look at it and they will turn and fly silent away. Team 1: Peepo, Geralt, Glombo, Meowth. Oh, it's obvious who you named Geralt, actually.
Boing, deep boing, deep boing. Right, okay then. Peepo, which one's Peepo? That one. Peepo! Geralt. He's Geralt. There we go, Geralt there. Glombo is that one. And Meowth.
Team 2: Rollo, Crayon, Potato, and Uvahu.
Say it again. Crayon.
Rollo, Crayon, Potato, and Uvavu.
Here, and do we have a team 3?
Team 3: Ploppo, Jimbo, Rolmbro, and Sado. I guess I just exposed myself as someone who has not experienced The Witcher in any form.
That's quite alright. That means it's all ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm really excited to just dive in at some point. And
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
My friend Jahan from Serious Business has started playing... has started playing the first game. And we did say you were allowed to skip the first and second game. The third one is a soft reboot, but and the only sort of uncontroversially good game. But no, he was determined to start with the first one, so he's experiencing that now.
I am psychologically incapable of not doing it that way as well. I have to, so yeah.
Yeah, that was what he did. Well, I used to not recommend it because of how the first two games were... The way I'd describe it is that the first game was made as if they didn't really have the license and were just kind of noodling about with it. And then the second one was a sequel to the first one. And then in the third one they went, oh, let's actually adapt the Witcher books now. Let's actually make a game about the Witcher. And it's kind of a soft reboot. But I've now watched the Joseph someone video about The Witcher 1, and it's absolutely fascinating, and I'm suddenly all about Witcher 1 again. I think it's really interesting to... Okay, there we go. I've made those teams now. Let's play button roulette. One of these buttons will select those teams, and all the other buttons are going to negate everything I've just done. Let's try the start button. Well, they're doing an animation, so I think it worked.
Yeah, that's it.
They're falling down onto... Whoa, what kind of tower is this? It's made out of scribbly gubbins. It's made out of scribbly gibbons.
It's made out of people, dude.
Whoa.
At least that's the way I always interpreted it.
Yeah? I don't really see how you could get that from this, but I'm happy to decide that it is. The statues are up ahead. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it could be stitched together out of bones and sinews and guts and stuff, couldn't it? Use the Y button to switch between them. Okay.
Okay. Espers, Peepo, Siren.
Oh.
Geralt.
Whoa, wait a mo. First, I have to remember how to do that. Espers. Okay, so, what do I get? Espers, you can read it to me now.
Peepo, Siren.
Okay, I've now already forgotten how. Espers. Siren. I have got Siren. I have?
It's
do I have to unequip them first?
What's its face? I don't know your stupid weird names.
Oh, right.
Rollo. It's on Rollo.
Yeah, hang on. I've got to figure out how to unequip things. Oh my god. Okay.
like you're not playing 8. 8 has a system that is. Imagine if you squared this several times in different ways.
Okay, I think I can only unequip by re-equipping. So what are we giving? What are we going to give to Rollo?
Has not said yet.
Okay.
I can just probably do anything for now.
Well, we don't seem to have Rama down for anything, so let's.
Rollo gets Ragnarok.
Oh, no, I'm out of it now. Sorry. Okay, so and Ploppo was it, or was it Peepo who needs?
Peepo gets Siren.
Peepo gets Siren, right? Peepo gets Siren. There we go. Well, that's one. What's the next one?
Geralt gets Palador. Yeah, Siege, I would like you to lean out your window and yell these instructions at a passing hobo who will then use semaphore to direct them to the Coast Guard, who will then ship them over to me.
so that it happens faster. Okay, there, done that. What next?
Alright, Glombo gets Shiva.
What a stupid menu system this is! It is really stupid and takes ages and a long time. There we go.
The best.
What about Meowth?
Meowth gets Starlet.
Really? Okay.
The names are odd in this, I forgot. I haven't. The last time I played this game was about 10 years ago. I did play all the way through it and got everything, but it's been a long time.
Wow. Alright, that's that team done. What team should we do next?
Rollo is Ragnarok. I can't remember whether you did that already or not.
No, not yet.
Okay.
That's the most radio voice thing you've said so far, by the way. Rollo's Ragnarok.
Oh no! Do not tempt me with a good time. Crayon gets Phoenix.
Yeah. No, do it. Force it. I don't care.
All right.
Okay, Phoenix. It is done. Do we have...
Potato gets Kirin.
It's getting a bit Smash Brothers now.
Well, it sounds like...
Game and watch.
Well, it sounds like, you know, previously you were giving me instructions. Now you're telling me what they've won.
Yeah. A cuddly toy.
Hey.
Did you get that from SDCTP?
Almost certainly, yeah.
Okay, and Uvavu.
Uvavu cannot Esper.
Of course. Can't even equip. Alright, so we got the last team then. Dim.
Plabo gets Alexander.
Just Alexander.
Oh, don't talk shit about Alexander. I tell you what. Alexander's badass.
Ah. Just you wait. Okay, roll bro.
Roll gets Terato.
Didn't realize before that I needed an announcer. Oh. Oh wait. He's already got it. Okay, what next?
Yay. Jimbo gets Gollum.
And finally, Sado.
Sado gets Unicorn. I have actually ring-announced local wrestling before.
I'm glad. I'm not seeing a unicorn. Oh, there it is.
Thank you, Siege. This is my career. Welcome to it.
Okay. Oh, I'm just on a conveyor belt. Whee!
Next we'll do relics and equipment.
Oh god, right. Let's do that then, I suppose. Oh, I'll save, shall I?
We're not even slightly done yet, Dave, says Siege.
Hey, I said, last 20 streams, you know.
Final Fantasy VI.
Mm. Oh, it's nice. Mm. 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 I'm not usually a big wine fan, but something about the way lime wine makes.
Gets Michi. I don't know what either of those things are. Life's a Pitch said that. I figured out.
Oh, it's yeah. You should have a look at the Zendaya is Michi video. It's genuinely quite funny.
Okay.
I mean, it's overplayed now. I feel like weird even referencing it, but if you haven't seen it before, you'll find it funny, like it was new.
I just found out about the Techno Viking meme yesterday, so you know.
I don't think I know about that. Do I? Remind me.
It's very old. It's just it's a video of a big buff guy in Germany at Fuck Parade 2000. That's a real thing.
Sure.
Jamming to techno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's kind of going. Yeah, I know. Yes, I remember him now.
Like points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Relics. People gets the Genji glove and offering.
I wasn't listening. Peepo gets what?
The Genji glove and offering.
Okay. How do I do that?
That would be in relics, not in.
Oh, relics. Oh, relics. Oh, relics. Okay, so Genji gets no. Genji something. Oh, she's got sprint shoes on. Who do you want to have them? Genji, tell me again.
Genji gets the no. Peepo gets the Genji glove and offering.
I am not seeing either thing. So that. Oh, there's offering.
I think that sprint shoes you're probably not going to need. Like I think they are just sort of a convenience thing. It doesn't actually matter.
Okay, I'm not seeing the Genji glove. That might mean somebody else has got it.
I think somebody else has it.
Let's.
Next stream, we find the Genji glove.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find it because we're going to go through everyone. So who's next?
Geralt gets the gold hairpin of the charm bangle in the meantime.
Great. Okay. Gold hairpin. And I can't see Geralt wearing a gold hairpin, but I can imagine multiple situations in which he would end up wearing one. And what was the other thing?
The charm bangle.
Charm bangle, not seeing it. Okay, we'll go back for that.
Sounds like something Yennefer would do. I'll make him do.
Who next?
That's all I have for now.
Okay. Well,
Go.
I'll have a look at some of the other.
Give somebody else stage.
Tintinabar. Have a little look.
We're just saying random words, but then I saw it on the screen.
Yes.
Go to your other teams and just remove relics. That's
good idea.
Just unequip everybody's shit.
Squeak, 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 quack, quack, quack. He won't have anything, no. Oh, you can put relics on Uvavu by those things.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not. Maybe you just had the
I don't know
default.
if it actually lets you do it, yeah.
Yeah. Genji glove.
You guys heroically jump off the airship, and you're down here, and like the searchlights are everywhere, and then you're like, okay, now can you hand me that? like, ball of people.
And some of them are across. They've got big like mountains of rock between them, so they're sort of throwing them over the tower bits.
Throw me the Genji glove. The what?
Okay. Okay, and final team. No, not final team. I've done them already.
Okay, so Peepo.
Oh wait.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, yeah, yes. Continue telling me that. Sorry.
Okay. Peepo gets the Genji glove and offering.
Offering. That's so weird. What does offering do? Offering. I'm gonna find out what it does. Ugh, I can only find out what it does by unequipping it. This is so tedious. Offering. Offering. Changes fight into X fight. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
I've done Peepo.
Gerald is Gold Hairpin and Charm Bangle. Can't remember whether you got that done.
Not the bangle.
Yeah.
There we go. Done. There we go.
Siege. Okay. Glombo gets the sprint shoes and black belt. Okay, maybe the sprint shoes that do confer some kind of advantage as well.
Well, I think they make you, like, literally go around the screen faster when you're just walking.
Well, right, yeah, like, I'm not sure why that matters for this, but also I do trust Siege implicitly, so...
It may just be that I was so annoyed by how slow they were going before.
Yeah. They might also make you faster, like in combat or something, I'm not sure.
Black belt, black belt, black belt. Wouldn't it be cool if they were in alphabetical order, but they're not. Okay, that's Glombo. Who have we got next? Meowth.
Meowth is Peace Ring and Hyper Wrist.
Hyper Wrist.
Try pressing select for the hell of it when you're in the list of things to equip. It might let you sort them. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. I bet you could manually sort them or something. I don't know. Not that it matters at this point.
Oh. Oh, it did. It did. But not into any order that I can recognize. It's now just jumbled up a different way.
Wow, this game.
Hyper Wrist raises vigor. Certainly does. Okay.
That is such a super robot attack.
I think that's everyone in that team.
Rollo.
Rollo. Okay, Rollo what?
White Cape and Gem Box.
Changes magic into X magic. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing you got at the top of the tower.
Crayon next.
Is Zephyr Cape and Amulet. And Life's a Pitch says, you've sorted them by S periodic number.
Okay, next character.
Potato is Sprint Shoes and Ribbon.
Ribbon?
Oh, I bet she's given you one character in each party that has Sprint Shoes.
And it's whichever one had a space left from the other stuff they needed. Yeah.
Do you have 3 Sprint Shoes?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so bad at this. Right. I didn't see a third sprint shoes, but we can but imagine, can't we? Okay. Uvavu.
Uvavu is Blizzard Orb and Running Shoes. Running Shoes is one word and it's not Sprint Shoes, apparently.
Yes, I saw that. It's a different thing.
Fantastic. Siege says you don't have 3, and that's why, that's why she said to find a relic shop. It'll be tolerable without.
Right, okay. But we didn't.
If you really wanted to, you could go back and buy one, but who cares?
If you want me to, I can do it.
Probably more about what you want.
Me? God, I don't. I'm just gonna do what I'm told from this point. I'm a vessel and nothing more. Okay, is that all the teams? No, we've still got this team.
No. There's 4 more.
Okay.
EXP Egg and Genji Glove. It's fine if you don't have a second one. I think it's highly unlikely because we were hunting for the Genji Glove.
That's
earlier.
right. Yeah. Okay, no, I don't see a Genji Glove.
Skip that, yeah. Jimbo is Jewel Ring and Amulet. You know, just toss any old thing onto Ploppo when you're done. That doesn't like change her too much, probably.
Okay. Who's next?
Roll Bro is ribbon and gold hairpin.
There we go. Yes.
And the shadow is white cape and amulet. I can see it being very important that the dark ninja
Have a white
wears
cape. Yeah. What does white cape do? It protects against imps. Oh well. Okay. That's so the only thing left is what shall we give to Ploppo in her remaining space? We have Mithril gloves, cast safe when HP is low. It's quite good. Gauntlet, one weapon can be held with two hands to increase damage. Goggles to protect against dark. Tinabar to recover HP with each step. Barrier ring to cast a shell when HP is low. Peace ring to protect against berserk and muddle. Earrings to raise magic damage, more powerful if paired. Dragon horn to make jump continuous. That sounds quite fun. True Knight protects party members, memibers, who are low on HP. Might be good. Dragoon boots changes fight into jump. Hyper wrist raises vigor. Zarina ring casts safe shell when HP is low. Safety bit protects from mortal magic attacks. Hero ring raises fight and magic damage. Maybe that. That seems like a fairly generic one.
I mean, she is the hero.
Or Sniper Sight ensures 100% fight hit rate. Pod Bracelet casts safe and shell. And Star Pendant protects against poison. So I'm feeling as if that hero ring is a fairly generic, it'll make you tougher one.
Yes, Siege has yet to opine. What she would like you to do is now optimum all of their equipment, but re-equip Peepo's weapons.
Right.
You want the Atma weapon and your best non-elemental weapon. Oh, it was called Atma weapon in this, wasn't it? It's normally Ultima weapon.
Okay.
And Siege confirms hero ring is valid.
Okay. That's that team. Next team. Okay, so I'm to optimum. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, cool. So I optimum everyone.
Yeah, and then just make sure that Peepo has
But Peepo
the Atma
won.
weapon and the best non-elemental instead of whatever it gives you.
Well, understand that I don't know what the best non-elemental is. So Atma weapon and... Oh, I suppose I do. Yeah, so like... Thunderblade, that's an elemental weapon. The element being thunder. Flame saber. Flame. Whereas, if I find something that just is called like Big Sword...
Siege says, final or penultimate stream and Dave discovers the shoulder buttons.
Yep.
I did see you switching characters a minute before.
That's it. That was when I learned it. I do use the shoulder button to cure all. I've got that one.
Arrange your items, says Siege.
Did I arrange them? I just pressed select and they changed.
That'll put them in strength order.
Okay.
Me saying select earlier, I didn't know that happened in this game. It's just the kind of button that tends to do that.
So it seems like Regal Cutlass is the same power as a Thunderblade. Does that make it my whatever thing you said?
No, you need to go into the items bit, says Siege.
I am. This is the items bit, isn't it? Oh. What? Do I? Okay, here's the items
The
bit.
Regal Cutlass is valid as well.
Oh, okay. Here I am in the items bit. Dirk, sword.
Oh, a range right there at the top. Okay, that's probably...
Oh. Well, I think they are arranged.
I'm guessing the rogue leader tutorial voice playing as this is going, but you're in the final dungeon. To do a barrel roll, press C or L twice. Try it now. You know?
So Dirk, that is a name. Or at least in Dirk Gently it is.
Oh, yeah.
Lance, that's a name. Sword is not a name. And knife is not a name. Rod, that's a name. Brush, not really a name. Stars, not a name. Special, not a name. Gambler, probably a name. I bet there are boys somewhere in America called Gambler.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right? Claw, definitely a name. Shield, probably not a name. Helmet, hopefully not a name.
Helmet is totally a name, man, in Germany.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's slightly different. Armor.
Yeah, with a U, but yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting how nice this is. Whoa. Have you had any yet?
Yes, it's very nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Tool. Hopefully not a name. Skeen. Probably a name. Relic. What am I doing this for? Why am I deciding what's a name?
I do love that bit in Dirk Gently where it's like, oh, are you going to keep going by Dirk? It's like, yeah, it's got a nice Scottish dagger feel to it, don't you think?
Oh, I never noticed that. Now I know why, because of this game that a Dirk is a kind of dagger. There we go. So I think that's everyone done now. So like we can start.
Okay, now you're done setting up the teams.
And then imagine if then I never figured out how to get past this after that.
I mean,
this is the next 3 streams. It's you holding.
Yep, a bit of comedy there from the Moogle. Whoa! Did I just fight everybody somehow? Oh, because she's dual wielding.
sweet.
Sweet.
That's
What
cool.
the hell? Whoa! 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 She's unstoppable! What are you doing? What? What? She's still going! What the hell? That was incredible!
Oh, man.
What? Is that the stuff we just said? Peepo.
Isn't that what X-Fight is?
Oh, is that what?
Is she the one that got
Dang.
X-Fight? I can't remember.
I mean, it looks like it to me. Wow. Yeah, well, you may do this. Oh, my word.
Yeah, that's X-Fight. Confirmed Siege. I guess that's the don't wait for the enemy to take their turn button. It's just keep hitting.
Yeah. I'm just wandering around, by the way, so if I go a dreadful way, then someone needs to fix the dice.
I
Oh,
think, I remember there being like just 3 paths you go, and each of the teams goes on one path. So you just goes on. She has X-Fight and is dual wielding. She hits like 8 times a turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Get him, Peepo. Oh. Oh, I don't think I got... Oh, there we go. Oh!
Ooh.
She's dead!
That's the same thing that Doomgaze had, yeah.
Oh, what? Was it a multiple of 5? Flipping heck.
Re my super placement. Currently, you have, I think, only 5 people who have Cure Magic. I've set it up so most others will also learn some Cure spells. Ah, yes.
Cool.
From the Esper.
Oh, cool. Oh, should I be using Espers? Oh, yep, someone just... Meowth just learned Cure.
I think just having them on is the main thing. I can't remember all the ways they work in this game, but it's... The main way I would always use them is just to have them, and that's how you learn your magic and make your stats better and stuff. There's a way to summon them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something...
All the different Final Fantasy systems start to blur together in your mind when you've played more than a few.
Yeah. Oh, am I stuck here? Okay, I think I'm stuck here.
They're very, very Golden Sun, honestly. I remember you mentioning that you I love those games. Yeah, it's like that, but you only have one.
I'm doing some.
Also, the teams are also set up so the 5 who already have Cure Magic are spread around.
Cool. Oh, who was that? Hope Song. La la la. La la la, there's my bum. La la bum, it's my bum. La la la. Group hug. I'm summoning group hug. Oh, cool.
That isn't what a group hug looks like. So you can't
No.
use the effects.
I don't think she was even in a position to do a group hug of any kind.
No. Siege says, can assist with tower directions if necessary. But I went through here last week, and IRC, it's fairly linear, which I remember that being the case as well.
I'm just... I'm wondering if I'm supposed to, like, switch to the other team and meet up in the middle here. You know?
I think it's something like that happens, but it's fairly self-explanatory.
Well, yeah. That
like you basically like, oh, go there and press that switch.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go there and press that switch, kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, someone just had X magic. I wonder if it was the person who magic turns into X magic. Yes, it will be, won't it?
And Siege feels the need to contribute flippy floppy floopy flea. Flippy floppy floopy flea.
Ba boo bum ba ba. Flippy floppy flippy flip floppy.
You're quite welcome, Siege.
Ah, Siege has discovered that she can just make you say anything.
Look, I am here to do a job. I'm gonna do that job.
X-Bolt. Bang. Don't know what was so X about that. Oh, it's that I get to do more than one of them. That's what X means. Like how the X-Men, there's loads of them. And the X-Files, there's loads of them. There's not just one X-File. You open the drawer, it's one bit of paper.
Right. It's all of these have more helpful names in later versions. Like X Magic will be called Double Cast later.
There we go.
In the series.
There we go. Minerva.
I can't wait to watch the YouTube version of this because I have it keyed to the Discord, so I just hear you. I don't hear any music, but that's fine. I know the music by heart.
I'm helping you out. I have been properly listening to the soundtrack to Final Fantasy VI to help me write. It is really good. It's just really good. It's pleasant to listen to. You know, not just because, oh, it's from a game that I know about. It is just good.
Of music, I think the best soundtrack is 8's.
Yeah?
8 is a really polarizing, well, I say polarizing, I mean, it has like 10 fans and everybody else despises it. I mean, okay, a huge number of people love the game because it's a Final Fantasy game. It's almost impossible to play, but the music is so damn good. It's so good.
Oh, is that what it is? It's really fiddly to play.
Yeah, it's like, I tried to like it really hard. I got like maybe a fifth of the way through it. It is a good game that asks far too much of the player, I think. Siege says that she is one of those 10 fans, and yeah, it's like, oh, I respect the hell out of you. Like 8 is a game that deserves to be liked. But yeah. Siege says, oh, it was a horrible Final Fantasy to start with. It was my first one, and I could not.
Grand Train? What's this going to be? Are they going to get run over with that big train from before? That's not a train! Unless it was the Starlight Express.
It was the thing from Superman 2, wasn't it?
Sorry?
That was the thing from Superman 2 that they got stuck in.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Which is not a train.
You know what? I bet it's a mistranslation of Grand Triangle. I bet you anything.
Oh, it could. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Triang.
Well, I read it as Grand Train. Maybe it's Grand Trian.
No, it definitely said Grand Train because my video is lagging behind your voice, so I looked at it. It definitely said Grand Train.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, I think she just learned life, yes. So, Biff, Biff, Boff. And now... Oh, God, look at her. What's that all about? 3.28%, 3.14%. Let's not bother with any of that. Let's go.
That is how far she has come in learning those spells, I believe.
Well, why hasn't anyone else got that? Oh, maybe it's... It's because everyone else has got the spells, so that's how close to getting them they are. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, not every Esper is going to be teaching people stuff that they don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that's what Espers do. Go to the toilet.
I wish they called them Eidolons or something else. It's so unclear what Esper refers to.
Why would Eidolon be any better?
It's sort of a general Final Fantasy term that, and I don't remember what exactly it means in terms of mythology. It's usually some kind of like constructed guardian that like guards a tomb or something. But it's a word that's used all over Final Fantasy, and sometimes for the like equip this guy to make your stats better, and you can summon him guy. You know, in other games.
Yeah.
There are GFs in 8, Guardian Forces. Materia in 7, you know. It's not always personified either, but Eidolon has been used in more than one game, I think.
Okay. Wow, my guys keep dying. I am not paying attention to their health.
Yeah, you're only in the last dungeon. The stakes are low.
Oh, that's nice! Oh, I had some more of my wine, Sam. Oh, yums! Oh, it's so nice.
I could kill some of that wine right now. It looks so good every time.
It really is. I mean, I don't know if they deliver outside the UK, but they might.
I'd be surprised, but I will look into it.
I tell you what, because they do mead as well. I'm told I ought to try that next time because I've never had mead, and apparently Lime Bay are.
I've had mead.
Yeah, I guessed. I don't know why. I just guessed.
Yeah.
Something about you is like I've had mead.
I've had mead. Yeah. Somebody brought some to a Dungeons and Dragons game once, and that's when I learned that I cannot drink in DM.
I think that is probably. Oh look! Little fellas!
They look like tiny jars.
I think they do. I think Dungeons and Dragons games is probably where the majority of mead is consumed today.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know how to describe it really.
Quite nice.
It's like if I don't have any idea what kind of alcohol it is, but it tastes like it kind of feels like whiskey going down, but it tastes sweet, sort of. Siege says go through the pipe on the right.
Ah, luckily that is the one I went through.
And Life's a Pitch says people talk like Dark Souls has the most obscure systems and the worst tutorialization, but Final Fantasy is definitely up there. I completely agree with that.
I'm gonna explode this guy. Boosh. Oh no! Potato's dead again!
Talk to the pixely whatever it is in the left toilet. Because you are playing a Final Fantasy game. And that is the kind of things you get up to here.
Did I not? Because I was on the way to do that, and then did I just get so distracted and didn't even talk to the pixely thing in the left toilet?
Your whole party is going to this dungeon, and all of them have wine. They're just taking drinks.
Did I talk to non-pixels with left toilet?
I'm gonna name an episode of SDCCP that, and you'll have to catch it so it doesn't like go on the podcast that way. None pixels with left toilet. You got a random battle on the space right in front of it, says Siege. Yeah, actually, I remember.
Oh. Okay. I should have bought even more tinctures. Oh, I see. So I've just... How do I get back to the toilet?
Good lord.
How do I get back to the toilet? 2? How do I get back to the toilet? 3? Fighty, 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 fight, fighty, fight, yeah. Fighty, that's not fighty. A fighty, 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 fighty. A fighty, a fight, fighty, fighty, fight, a fight, a fighty, fighty, fighty.
It says it's through the door to your down.
Fighty, 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 thanks, siege, fight, fighty, fight, a fighty, fight.
I love the logistics of imagining just Brontosaurus is just roaming here. And like the T-Rex up on that stage, using like geologically based attacks on like a wood stage. Like, here's all this mud. Can you deal with the mud?
The toilet. Another fight. So did I do a fight and then just turn around and hightail it out of the toilet? Fight, fighty, fight, fighty, fight, fighty.
It was a hemo fight. What does that even mean?
Well, okay, so hemo is blood, isn't it? Is
Right,
it?
Yeah.
And then fight. What else has got fight?
I'm gonna look it up.
Ba boo bop de ba.
Apparently, this is the same fight you had last time when you got in front of it. Says Siege.
The same hemo fight.
Yes.
What is that?
The fight is defined as a plant that grows in a certain place or way.
I want to say
So
I've.
it is nonsense. Okay.
I want to say I've heard the word neophyte before.
Neophyte. Yeah. Okay. Let me look up. Probably because they're growing. I would imagine. If it's plant based, it's like you're a sapling, you know. Maybe, but I'll look up the etymology.
And I've heard phyto something before as well. Whoa!
Okay, so
I'm
neos meaning new
Atma,
and,
left here since birth, forgotten in the river of time. I've had an eternity to ponder the meaning of things, and now I have an answer. Whoa.
This is when this happens.
Yep.
In the toilet. I forgot about this.
I know. He's like made of cogs, but also he's made of Bowser, but also he's made of Ganon. Look at him.
Ah, and he will turn into a save point when he dies.
Ah, cool.
Fancy cogs. If you see the Bowser and Ganon
Say it again, Abby. I couldn't hear you for the
now. I
headphones.
can definitely see the Bowser and the Ganon, but not
Yes.
the cogs.
Well, the cogs. Can you see that on his back, the tangle of purple spikes and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, this stuff here, the stuff, that
Yeah.
stuff, it cogged round and round.
Ooh.
Cogged. Diddle diddle
And,
cog.
Yeah, see, it says ultimate weapon is hanging out in the toilet in this game. And he's been everywhere else, so
Yeah,
Is
it's
this the same sprite that it was when you fought it on the floating continent?
Oh.
Through the game? Because that's how you got Atma weapon, I think.
It's a bio lizard.
It looks very similar.
Bango!
Yeah. Late Middle English, the ecclesiastical Latin from the Greek neophytos, meaning newly planted.
Ah.
So that's why neophyte means that. I think hemophyte means that because it's a bad translation.
So what does neophyte mean? What's a neophyte?
A neophyte is someone who is new to something. I think largely in like liturgical settings, like if you're
Yes.
like, in a monastery, you might
Yes.
call it a neophyte.
You see, this explains it. I bet the reason I think I've heard that word is because I bet that it's a thing in Warhammer 40,000. And I bet I'm reading about them in my Horus Heresy books.
Oh yeah, that sounds very much like something that would be
Doesn't it?
in 40k.
And we have it! We have destroyed the bio lizard.
Ha!
We lived. We learned.
Pretty sure Atma weapon is in the cave of the sealed gate. Haven't seen that fit in a while though. So is hemophyte someone who's unfamiliar with blood?
What's that?
Freaking enemy.
Unfamiliar with blood. Dooby 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 doo. Unfamiliar with blood. Oh, why that makes me laugh so
And
much.
it's someone with 4 arms that fights with like 6 swords.
Oh, well,
What
yeah.
is this? Oh god, it's red! Like, I'm so sorry.
Do you need that? You dropped it. You're still dropping it. All right, there we go. Can you use the toilet in this game? You can't. Flipping heck. Point to putting one there then. Ugh.
You use a tent here, says C.
Okay. Flobby dobby flippy floppy dee dum a tweeble dee dum a diddle doo. Deedle deedle. Can you guess that I've started a fight?
Okay, I have solved the mystery somewhat.
Oh.
In Japanese, this enemy is called Akuma no Kishi, and should be more properly translated as Demon Knight.
Oh, cool.
I don't know how they got to Hemo fight from there, but
I don't know, but it's a cool word.
yeah,
It's a really cool word.
I mean, Akuma definitely means demon, so yeah, that's probably a direct.
Were we right? Because we thought that hemo means blood. Does it mean blood?
Oh, yeah. Hemo,
Okay.
hemo totally means blood, like hemoglobin and
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
hemorrhage and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys toss an A in there because you're super weird, but yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Bums it. Crayon is currently dead. Will that be fixed with a tent?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, well, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You have like a million tents, right?
I got loads of tents, and also.
Tents do fix deaths, says he.
Oh, they do. Oh, might as well then. But it genuinely.
I've already said Dragon Quest, I think.
Genuinely
I've played
doesn't.
more Dragon Quest than I have Final Fantasy lately.
Well, it doesn't matter either way because it restores our MP anyway.
Yeah.
I always forget that you turn into a little tent.
Oh, is it? He says,
It's very
use tents
sweet.
every time you get to save points, it's better than using up loads of tinctures.
Okay, yeah.
Tinctures.
Tinctures. Okay then.
Words all over audiobooks I've been reading, and I fucking hate it.
So,
Tinctures.
Mick Hucknall is trending right now on Twitter.
Oh, what's he done?
I don't know. Dare I click? Dare I find out?
I'm not paying attention. Let me use tactics. Tactics. I'm going to use some tactics. I'm not. They will be extremely bad. Some tactics. I'll use some terrible tactics. I don't know how to do them. There we go. I finished. I won the fight before I could use any bad tactics. My tactic was finishing the fight. Okay. Is that a way up? It's just a beam. It's just a beam. Oh, it's these tiny little things again.
Oh, he's the guy that made that tweet. Oh no. Okay.
What tweet?
It'll make you sad if you click.
Oh
Okay,
no, what's he said? I mean, look, I have no Mick Hucknall. I'm not a Mick Hucknall fan. It won't upset me to lose Mick Hucknall.
We have actively not been Mick Hucknall.
He made a tweet ranking, and I saw this earlier. I didn't know that's who it was. It's called it's Simply Red HQ is
Yeah.
he at. He made a tweet ranking the top 5 coolest cultures in the most sensitive way possible, and doubled down several times on the point.
What a
Oh, Jesus.
stupid idiot!
So he might have just been kidding. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
What a silly thing to do.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Oh yeah, Siege said the same thing I just said. Yeah. And yeah, I don't think it's a joke either. Siege.
That's amazing. Actually, I heard somebody playing a Simply Red song. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, fine. I heard someone playing a Simply Red song in a nearby flat earlier today. So I don't know if they were in a Simply Red mood because of Mick's pronouncements. Oh no, look at these guys. State of you, what are you? Evil Oscar.
Oh, that's what it meant. Someone earlier in the chat just said the words "evil Oscar," and I was like, "Why did they say that?"
Well, I know why they said it. It was because
Yeah.
the evil Oscars are cancelled this year, and as Jahan pointed out, that is a cowardly move done only so that they would avoid having to name Sonic as the best movie, because there have only been 10 films this year,
Yeah, for real.
and the best one was clearly Sonic.
Oh, Siege meant that they weren't joking. But yeah.
Oh, this is lovely! I'm enjoying my wine. I tried swilling it like you're supposed to if you're wine tasting just then, and sure enough,
Oh yeah. No, for real.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god, I've just realised! The Maya He guy! He was doing this dance. He learned it from
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
That's awesome.
ah,
Hey, that guy's got moves.
I like that guy, yeah.
That guy's
Nothing
awesome.
against the Maya He guy.
No, but people were mean and
Were they? Well, of course,
stupid
people
mean
were
people.
mean.
All these people just doing nice, happy things.
Dr. Fruitbat just said, Dave can't help going, lovely wine every time he takes a sip. And I just pictured that part from Father Ted where the guy, like, breathes the smoke and it spells out lovely fags, but it's just you spitting wine onto your screen and it spells
Okay, I'm gonna save. Donk. Oh. I'm starting to lose where I'm supposed to be.
good time.
Starting.
It was a clean sweep, though. It sounds quite good. The lore things I've got keep changing. I didn't realise that. Wee! Woo! Got him with bubbles. A bubble attacked him. I bubbled one of them to death.
That was very, very, like, Generation 1 Pokemon Surf animation.
I know.
Not Surf, Hydro Pump. No, yes, Surf.
Oh. That was all of the air just bagpiping out of me because I've realised I have no idea where to go, and I'm just going to keep getting hit by random attacks and being lost because of them. Oh, here we go. Deedle-daddle-doodle-daddle. Okay, look, it's 10 to 11. I think what I'm going to have to do is basically get to Kefka and then do Kefka another day, because this is...
The boss fight theme is like, it's like 20 minutes long or something. Well, it sort of depends, because there's 3 movements to it.
Oh.
Yes, you heard that right, movements, and they will change when you get to certain stages of the fight.
Brilliant.
So normally when it's like recorded onto a soundtrack, they like,
Yeah.
they just loop it twice. And,
Yeah. That gets old quickly, doesn't it? You know, when you're listening to a game soundtrack and you know that each track is going to be looped twice and then faded. You're like, man, write some endings or something.
I went through the Jesper Kid soundtracks when I saw that when I linked that file, I found the whatever the third game you did, like Code Red or whatever it was called, and they had looped all the things twice, and Jesper Kid tracks are like 8 minutes long without looping.
No!
So I went through and took all the loops out.
Yeah.
Before I uploaded it. I'm like, no, this is gonna be 16 minutes long. But yeah.
Okay, I've been told left door first, and I seem to have got away with it. I did go through what I think is the wrong door, but I'm not trapped there, so...
Oh, I've been...
Wow, what are you called? Vector Goyle, yeah! Wow, look at all his heads! Oh, look at this guy, yes! This is incredible.
It couldn't be any more clearly a chimera, but I'll take the name Vector Goyle.
I mean, yeah. But it's more than just a chimera, you know? I feel like a chimera is like one animal at the front and one animal at the back, and this is like 20 animals all over it, so it needs a bigger name. And Vector Goyle is a very good one.
Is that not something that the Ninja Turtles would have had to fight? At
Exactly.
some point? Like, for real. Oh no, it's Vector Goyle!
Okay, left door first. This is the left door. Yes. Yeah. Hey, here we go. This is what I was thinking of. Ribbon! Click!
Okay, yeah, this is, yeah. I was thinking of this.
Flopper topper dreamy DPP bum a triple D dum a flippy doodle doddle deedle doodle doo dee bum ba ba bum a blah 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 floppy a floppy a floppy doppy baby flippy a floppy a bum ba dum 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 dee bee bee a poppy a blabby 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 blop blop a blab blab dee woo 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 woo. Right, let people fight. Let Peepo fight. Let Peepo. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! Peepo.
Just here because it makes him feel better.
Yeah. Peepo's good at fighting those people with her many swords. Okay. Let's do some curing. Beep 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 bob. And let's go down. What will be down? Oh, big vats. Oh, big vats of the sort that you might see Supersonic. No, Metal Sonic being created in. Whoa, Prometheus. Dance, what does that do? Oh, oh yeah.
Why is that? That is clearly a brute chopper from Halo. Why is it called Prometheus?
Bong bong bong, bong bong bong. Ow, stop it.
Shammer's Dream says, "Hey Dave."
Oh, hello, Shammers. You've got a crown, Shammers. How did you get a crown? That's exciting. What are you the king of? Oh, and Max has got a sword. How did Max get a sword?
I got a rock.
I got a frog.
That's a bitch also has a crown.
What? What's going on?
Yeah, no one invited you when everyone went out to get crowns. Apparently.
I've linked my Amazon Prime account to my Twitch. Crowns are awarded for good capitalisming.
Oh, I could do that if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I think I have a Prime account from like my cell phone company or something.
I'm a mod, says Max. You modded me way back in the Undertale stream so I could delete spoilers. Well, I approve of you being a mod. Apparently I approved back then, but I certainly approve now. Did I even, like, know who you were back then? I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Max totally did lay the hammer down on two spam bots right at the start here. It was lightning fast.
What, you mean today?
Yeah.
Whoa!
It was so fast. You probably, if you blinked, you would have missed it. They're like, check out this stream here, blah 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 blah, and then they were just gone.
Wow. Good stuff, Max. How you doing, Dave? All right, mate. Yeah, actually, pretty good. Actually, I've got my wine, you know. Oh, it gets better with every sip.
Apparently, the wine makes it vibrate like a cell phone.
They hung up. Okay, I've got one dead. Cure to bib 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 bib. Oh.
Carter says, no one is loved more in this world than Dave loves a sip of plum wine.
Wow, that's depressing. No one?
Yeah,
just
apparently.
no one? Oh, a theme to be Suck. What's twinkling on that open chest? What is twinkling on that open chest? Ah! It's these guys again. Shall I use my slot? No, I'll throw that away and I'll fight. Earth Blues. What does Earth Blues do? Oh, little pebbles fall down. It was big boulders last time. Won't do that again. I'll do whatever I did the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ploppo, you are a beast.
I love the little slash at the end. Like after the massive lightsaber was like, and my knife. Have it.
Okay, am I stuck here or is there anything that I can do? Well, I can switch to another team and see what happens.
That's as far as she can peep go for now, says C.
Hey, now, do I...
Rolling with hers.
Should I approach the dragon or do I need to have all my team for that? Like my 3 teams all together. Is that what we're doing? Are we reuniting the 3 teams? I haven't had a go at the green-haired lady's team yet, so let's try this.
I feel like you haven't been going in this dungeon for nearly long enough, but let's see what Siege says. The dragons are team-specific bosses. Ah, yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay, so I may as well and have to just face that one alone.
I don't think you join up again until you get to Kefka. I'm pretty sure.
That makes sense.
Right. I have drunk wine. I'm sleepy. I'm going to try and...
Are you going to go to bed?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Yes. Bye, everyone. Sorry for enough. When I'm a bit less sleepy and rubbish, I want to join in properly with streams.
Yeah. We will play things together.
Yes.
Like, actually, me and you.
I really want to do Discworld. That'll be great.
Yeah! I shall now disconnect Abby's microphone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Abby.
It is disconnected. Oh dear, I've got a sleepy duck on my team.
Has the mattress problem been solved in intervening 4 years?
Has been... Wait. In the intervening 4 years, what was the mattress problem 4 years ago?
You make repeated reference in the old streams to having to go and help Abby
Do
shift
the
mattress
mattress.
back.
Yeah.
Because it would shift forward and the pillows would fall into the crack.
The problem hasn't been ultimately resolved, but we've already done it tonight. We
okay.
when we're on the ball, we'll do it before a stream begins, you see.
I see.
Wow, Evil Oscar is like not dying. Wow.
Wait, that's the enemy that's called Evil Oscar?
Yeah, I thought it was the other one as well.
Yeah. He does look like the Dark Souls version of Oscar the Grouch. Like
I guess he
for real.
does, yeah. Okay, I'm bum rushing him. This has to do it, surely. There we go.
Yeah. So he says, Ploppo and Rollbro are healing it.
Oh, why were they doing that? That was silly of them.
They're probably attacking with an element that creature absorbed, I would guess. Charge Ploppos and change Ploppos and Rollbro's weapons to non-elemental ones, and that does sound like a good idea. That's probably why she wanted you to have a non-elemental on Celis as well. Celis. Peepo.
Well, I've got... it just says Gradus. Maybe Flame Shield is helping? Oh, I don't know. Gradus.
It wouldn't be doing that, I don't think.
Okay, well, I can swap it for any number of things. Soul Saber, is that an elemental one? Is Soul an element? No, apparently Gradus... Alright, well, whatever. So... Apparently hers is fine. What was the other one? Rollbro, was it? Dragon Claw. Thunder Shield. So maybe it is just holding an elemental shield will...
Is that
Well, look. It seems like if I
These
swap...
things is weird too.
It seems if I swap to this tortoise shield, I actually seem to get better numbers anyway. So, I don't know how it...
Defense goes down to 160.
Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't see that. That's not fair, making it grey. You should make it
Don't worry
red.
about it, Siege.
Right. Oh, but what I do need to worry about is one of me is a duck. Item... It was some sort of like a cherry or something, wasn't it? Green cherry, there we go. Oh, I've got millions of them, brilliant.
He looks far happier as a Kappa.
I know, I was going to say.
Maybe the whole family thing is less of an issue there.
Yeah. Okay. Green cherry ploppo and long neck geese. Some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Do I need to heal anybody particularly? No, not really. They seem alright. Had a hair in my mouth then, but I've removed it. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Just singing anything.
God, speaking of singing, I have occasionally in the audiobooks I've been doing had to like this character's singing
Oh
a song.
no!
So I
And you
sing
have to
the
just
song,
make
and
up
it's
a
like,
song.
What up?
I was just sympathizing with the fact that you have to make up a song when that happens.
Oh yeah, my dad has a PhD in music theory, so he composed one of them. Like I composed one of them, a buddy of mine did. Actually, the same guy I referred you to for the Genesis stuff composed something for me. But like, it's given me a new appreciation for what you do because, you know, when it's like, oh, this character's singing a song and it's just like someone singing a lullaby to a baby, it doesn't have to sound good. So getting it to it doesn't have to sound good point is hard enough.
Yeah.
So, like, when you have to... Oh, because, like, when you just think it sounds fantastic, and it's like, God, how long did that take? You know?
What? Like, do you mean writing a song or just singing the song?
Well, and mostly, I have had, like, two characters harmonizing. So
Yeah.
it's like, when you're doing, like, a cappella with yourself...
Yeah.
That it's like... Oh, Jesus, and it's got to be perfect every time, and, you know, yeah.
It's tricky, isn't it? It's trickier than it looks. Most people who do a cappella are using, you know, Melodyne and stuff. They're really tuned. And I think you can tell, like... Oh, I'll tell you what. Here's a great example. Now, I've only heard this on my phone. I haven't listened to it on proper speakers or headphones, so I don't know this for sure. But that chap who had an absolutely brilliant song for this year's Eurovision and was definitely going to win it, and then, of course, Eurovision isn't happening. Well, he did a video, just a video on Twitter or something. It was just today where he was going like, it was just some message. It was like, thanks for liking the song or something like that. And the way he did it was with multiple of him behind him doing an a cappella chorus, and extremely tuned the way it sounded on my phone. And of course, that's fine. No one's that. I'm not suggesting there's anything wrong with that. In fact, I'd be doing it myself. I love the sound of that tuned a cappella, or even the kind where it's like, clearly it is tuned, but you can't tell it is, and people can argue forever whether it was or not, such as Weird Al's Since You've Been Gone, which is still one of the best a cappella recordings there's ever been. I can't do that because I haven't purchased the auto-tuner. So instead, I just spend... Like, what I could do is save up and buy that, and then my songs would take a day to make instead of months. And I should probably do that. But instead, I have to record everything over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
Oh, at some points you said that door first to your left, there's good treat.
Oh. What?
Trees apostrophe in there, possibly treats. Yeah, people do, like, okay, so like Dan from the Game Grumps has...
Treasure,
pitch,
Tresh. It's
and
short for
people accuse him
Tresh.
of using autotune all the time, and it's like, one, there wouldn't be anything wrong with it if he did, but two, no, he isn't. He just has perfect pitch.
Yeah.
You know?
No, clearly. And it's Tresh. Short for treasure.
Ah, okay.
I figured that out with my brain. It did one thing today. Yeah, no, he's not auto-tuning. He doesn't sound like he's auto-tuning.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like he doesn't sound that way anyway. He does frequently. He'll sing the same line twice and just layer it, but it's him singing the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it sounds exactly the same because he's awesome. You know.
Yeah. Diddly, diddly, diddly. Oh, and also, by the way, that's a trick that I learned early on. If you layer your voice, you actually do sound a bit better at singing than you are, and I think it's because the I think the brain rounds up. I think if it hears multiple recordings of the same voice singing the same line, it will just combine them into the medium version of that. I don't know.
It's like how the reason that pencil sketches always look good to you,
yes,
and you ink them and they look worse because your brain makes the sketches just focus on the lines that work.
Exactly that. Yeah, genuinely, I think it is that same effect. So so there's nothing. I don't criticize the people who use autotune, and I think it sounds. In a cappella, I do in some cases. The soundtrack to the live action Beauty and the Beast, awful, but auto tuning a bit of a cappella, it sounds lovely. I think it sounds really cool. The more roboty, the better, frankly.
There's some contexts where you do need to preserve some traditional something, in like a hardcore classical music setting or whatever, like collegiate. But at the end of the day, if it sounds good, then you did a good job.
Yeah, because give me that. What do you say? That sounds brilliant. So let's all just do that. But, I don't do that because I don't know how, so instead I flip in work for ages and ages, and as a result, a lot of what you'll hear in my songs, particularly the good ones, like the ones that are on the Patreon, and aren't on YouTube, because I'm really bad at making music videos and can't think of how to make videos for any of them,
come on, but your freaking Doctor Who music video is one of the funniest things
that
I've
was quite good, I'll give you that. But I've done that now. That's a gimmick I've done, so I can't just do that every time, just my floating head. I'm glad, because it took me... I literally had to... I think what was it? I was doing a stream, I think it was the stream I did with Ben Padden on Saturday. Someone asked me what that green cloth is that you can see behind me. Can you see it in this shot? Maybe if I move this.
I don't think so, but I'm sure it was just a chroma key effect thing, right?
That is a green cloth, which yes, I used as a scarf for a chroma key effect. I stood in front of a green screen and wore that green cloth as a scarf.
Oh.
But it didn't work.
Cool, okay.
No, it doesn't work. Don't bother with that, because your chin casts a shadow. The folds in the scarf cast a shadow. There's no way of doing it so that it doesn't fold. And as a result, I did have to, every frame of that whole video, I had to cut around my chin. The rest of the top of the head, that was fine. I didn't have to bother about, but just around the chin, I had to cut out every frame. So if you look closely, you can, well, not even closely in some cases, you can see it fluctuating and just sort of warping around. And it gave me a new understanding of why Zordon had a little triangle sticking off of neck, and it's because just a scarf will always do that, it turns out. I don't really know why, it does.
It's the same reason that some of the shots of Princess Leia in A New Hope are a bit sloppy. It's because like the way her hair buns interacted. I don't remember exactly, but it's the weirdest things can mess with chroma key.
Right. Yeah. So.
Good Lord. Three-letter Max just blew my mind.
What?
I saw an interview with Ron Wasserman the other day where he talks about layering his voice in all the Power Rangers songs, mainly to disguise how off-key he is. And I can play that in my head and see exactly what you're talking about.
Well, Ron...
Oh, that's crazy.
He did a good job, because some of those harmonies...
Yeah, right? I thought it was just deliberate all the time.
Wow.
Go, green, red, jump, go.
Green,
and it sounds so, like, way better than that.
Yeah.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. One of the things okay, so it's no secret to anyone that Power Rangers: A Rock Adventure is a very good album, and I flipping love it, and it's one of my favorite albums.
For time, don't bother going through pipes as Ploppo, says Siege. Carry on.
Okay, don't go through pipes as Plopper.
For time purposes, I think.
Okay. Understand, I'm not going through pipes deliberately. I'm just walking until I get anywhere. Yeah. Okay, I'll avoid pipes. Very, very good album. Flipping love it. One of the main reasons why I think it's so good, I think a lot of people think that what's good about it is the guitars, and I disagree with that. The guitars are neutral. What's good is that every song in it, that might not be true, but most of the songs in it have two. There'll be a musical term for this, but I don't know it. Two simultaneous, equally important melodies going on. Like every time, nearly every song has the melody line and the harmony line that goes with that melody line, but both of them are of equal importance to the composition. That's rare. Normally, there's you can tell what the tune is, and then there's an obvious harmony line. In the Ron Wasserman songs on that album, you can't pick between them. I wouldn't be able to discard one, leaving the other. Is that a pipe? That's a pipe. So I don't go through that. And that's why I love it so much.
Melody Seed says, and I do think she's right.
Oh, she will be. She knows all about music. But I think that term accounts for when it's definitely of lesser importance than the main melody. And in this particular case, they're just two counterpoints that are of equal importance. And that's why I had to put two. I couldn't pick one. I had to put two Power Rangers: A Rock Adventure songs into Wiggle He 2 because
Siege hastens to add that, I don't really know about music terminology, TBH, which means, in my experience, that you probably know more than most people.
Well, she understands music, which, I mean, and I do to an extent. Not as much as Siege does. She does prog. But that doesn't mean knowing all of the words. Yeah, no, that's why I had to put two separate songs from that album in, because I've just never got over how brilliant they are. So I had to do it. I had to sing them.
That was the right door, said Siege.
That was the right door? Okay.
There's a way to the left.
That was a pipe!
Ha! Maybe she means something different about pipes. That by pipes than...
By pipes.
Pipe. Huffer.
Ooh! We got...
Vector.
Ooh!
Sounds like the name of
I think
a made-up enemy in a made-up video game, like in a cartoon. Oh no, you gotta jump over the Vectors!
Ploppo just got healed by a bad attack of fire.
Avoid round pipes specifically.
Oh.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of
Round
item on them.
pipes.
Okay, Shammer says counter melody is used in a couple of different ways. The first being the way Dave described. The other would be with one of the two tunes being a complementary riff in the background. Think soprano, cornet in a brass band kind of thing, dancing on the top of a march. Yeah.
Right, well, I'm going through this round pipe. I mean, no, it's not a round. But is that not a round pipe, or is that a round pipe?
I don't know what anything is anymore.
But I'm to avoid round pipes, but this pipe is okay. Hero ring. Oh, another hero ring. That was useful. Oh. I don't know if I will be up much longer. I'm very sleepy.
That is the correct way, Dave says.
Good.
You'll know the round pipes when you see them. They're circular.
Oh no! They did the multiple of 5 thing. Is there anything I can do to?
No, she meant the thinner pipes, like the Mario looking pipes. Oh, they're not Mario because they're not green. But yeah, like I think I know what you're talking about.
Dum 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 ba ba beep ba beep ba boo ba beep ba doo ba. Oh dear, we're almost all dead. Flippy 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 flip 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 flippy 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 flip. Stop it!
Is he a multiple of 4? He sure is. Oh wait,
of 4.
He's getting healed by that, isn't he? Is he?
Okay, well, level 5 Doom doesn't get him. So he's not a multiple of 5. But he is a glowy pink man. Oh, okay, he's glowing pink, and that's why I'm not getting any turns. He's been frozen or something. Damn it. I'm just going to have to stand here and let them kill me.
This will be the last stream. And then Jimbo died.
Oh dear.
Does he have any sword techs that attack a group?
I bet he does, and I didn't think of it. Beeby bobby bubby boo floppy dobby flippy dubby flea flum my flippy flea flum my flippy foo.
When did you last save, my friend?
Well, it feels like a long time ago, but also I haven't actually got anywhere in that time, if you recall. I was just wandering back and forth. Okay, we're loading the save. They're dead.
He says just use sword tech, not swordfish. Oh, but never mind. It's moved at this point.
Yeah, look, I was right next to where I wanted to be.
Okay. Yeah, apparently the sword techs that attack the group are
No, I wasn't. That's somewhere else.
are more they take longer.
Yeah, of course. Okay, I was wrong about being just where I wanted to be. I'm now lost, but we'll find our way. But I think we're going to find our way another day. I'm too sleepy now after all that wine and also it being bedtime.
This was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being here for the rest of the dungeon as well if you'd have me. But
Yeah.
I just sort of depending on when it is.
No, absolutely. It's usually so this is Thursday night here. It's usually Tuesday nights and Thursday nights.
Okay.
I guess for you it's the morning, is it?
It's the afternoon. It's the evening. It's 5:25 p.m.
What?
Or 15 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in Texas.
Huh.
That's like what, 7 hours or something?
Oh, I'm thinking of. Well, sorry, yeah, I'm getting mixed up with when it's 5 p.m. my time, not 11 p.m. my time.
Yeah. There's, if you do it on Tuesday, there's every chance I'll still be off work then. So yeah, my stupid foot.
Well, look,
Yeah.
if on Monday it's healed, just poke it with something, and then you'll be free on Tuesday.
Yeah. Gotta cook more bacon.
Got us, cook more bacon. Oh, that was a good one. I just used his highest sword tech, and you wait and see what it does. He goes swooshing around the whole screen, dissolving everybody.
Yeah. It didn't even do damage. It just damage what wasn't applicable in the situation.
Did I already? I did, didn't I? Hang on. I did. I've been up there.
He says, Sword Tech didn't do that or Sword Tech 8 didn't do that for me. It was just a normal and kind of bad attack. What?
Oh.
I might have done it wrong. If you wait too long, does it do a normal attack, maybe?
Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm too sleepy now. That's it. We're going to bed now. Well, or I'm going to begin the long process of all the things I have to do before I get to go to bed. So, there we go. That was lovely. Yes, Doing. See you again. Yeah, so thanks for being on.
Oh yeah, no problem. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll do it again sometime soon. I don't actually know exactly when it'll be. It might be Sunday. I don't think I've got anything on Sunday. Oh wait, have I?
And Siege says she'll try to sort her voice out for next time and maybe be able to join in, and that would be awesome.
That would be a fitting end to the series.
This is your stream. Let's be totally honest about that.
That's entirely accurate. Yes, I can't think of either. Well, I don't want to think of a refutation, but I can't. But I can't even think of a joke or anything. Like that's just the case. Like essentially, we are two puppets of Siege Feathers right now. One, you're the mouth of Siege.
Yeah. I am the mouth of Siege.
And I am the, I don't know, idiot of Siege.
Would you like to see what your foolishness has wrought, Gandalf? You know,
Alright, bye.
Later, guys.